to your tarot card report. This is the Peace Dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. We're going to jump right into this right here. So the underlying theme that we have, okay, for this report is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, I believe, Mars in Gemini. The Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. So the Nine of Swords is speaking of breaking through the darkest before the dawn. It's a card of anxiety, insomnia, psychic attack, but it's really just going to represent a very overthinking mind that is just bombarded with negativity, but not necessarily as bad as it looks. The 9 is right before the 10 of completion, albeit the 10 of Swords is a gruesome card. It represents Sun in Gemini. This is just really talking about you not so much being at your wit's end, but overcoming this dark night of the soul. So this is an underlying theme. It's going to represent this unconscious sense of maybe mild anxiety you're picking up from others with yourself. So let's see how this kind of breaks through, because we do have the Justice. The main core of this reading, whether due to any legal proceedings, lawsuits, legal issues, represents fairness and balance. So this is you making a decision or receiving a decision that may overcome whatever you're stressed about or may work in your favor. Justice is a really good card to get, especially if you're on the right side of justice or if you're awaiting a favorable decision. This is actually really cool, especially because when first comes justice, then comes judgment. We have the Judgment card. So the challenge of this is being prepared to face the music. Okay. Being prepared to really awaken anything that's trapped in the closet, any skeletons, but really awaken to what you're meant to do. Justice and judgment is so powerful here. It's like the justice has, of course, been set, and now judgment follows for what like sentencing, right? I don't think this means you're being sentenced of anything. If anything, I think this is a decision you're making in your life that you might have filled you with anxiety, that the challenge is for you to really review everything you've been through in this life and allow what you're really meant to do to unfold for you. Because the challenge of this is awakening. It's maybe accepting a decision that's really going to occur. It doesn't have to really be strictly legal. I split the deck. I got the 10 of Cups. So this could be something that opens up a lot of bliss and emotional fulfillment. It's just these two major arcana cards make this an already very serious reading. Judgment is literally the rapture card here. So yeah, this is a life-changing decision that is on the table right now. And whether this represents how you're relating with people in your relationships, or something that you're being forced to decide that's going to really shape what happens, just be mindful of that. Know that with the challenge here, you don't want to sweep anything under the rug. You have to address everything that comes up. And the underlying theme we have here is the Chariot, which is really good. It's another major, so this is a serious reading. The Chariot is saying that within yourself, you have the momentum. So all this that's coming up, you're not just lazing away. That's what I'm saying. Despite the Nine of Swords, it's like you're not just like static, right? You're not doing nothing. It's like behind closed doors, you're taking that action to move forward. You're keeping that momentum, even if it doesn't look like it. You have in the back of your mind where you want to go and what you want to do. And this is showing us that you're maintaining that momentum by continuing to move forward and not giving into immediate gratification. 10 of Pentacles in the recent past is talking about inheritance, wealth, tradition, family tradition. It's a card of passive income, but because we're coming into the future from this, it will suggest that you've either received great wealth or you have kind of put yourself in a position to gain this passive income, which could be what is influencing this Justice card. Especially with the Sun card here, another major arcana. The Sun in the Chariot card is a major victory, major milestone success. So it's like if we got the Chariot, boom, you made a new song, everyone in your block likes that. I said block. Everyone around you likes it. The Sun Chariot the song is number one. A music video is all around the place. Like the sun impacts more this victory. And as a crown, it's saying that you have the momentum and you have success in your mindset. Like you're looking at the light. This is a good foil to the Nine of Swords. So it's like, even though you might have this anxiety that may not even be your thoughts, there's all this light and positivity around you. Like you're crossing that finish line. So what's the next step? Well, we do have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is the subsequent Virgo season we're going to have in another couple months. This is mastery. This is you bringing yourself to a point of expertise and, like I just said, mastery. This is beautiful because we're going to see you integrating a whole host of whatever has been on your mind and heart. This looks like depression, but it really could just represent excess energy you've just been integrating. So look at this whole facet of the majors here. The Hermit is you moving forward with more authority and autonomy. It's you following your own light and guidance. This is a really beautiful card here. It represents, of course, mastery over oneself. So this momentum you're gaining is headed towards a good place. Mercury, Virgo. Okay, we have that congruency. And I wanted to show you that. Like, you see how the light of this screen that's bright, the sun is on here? You can't make this up, bro. So, like, you know, you're headed towards the right position. This is going to awaken this decision that's going to lead more. If the Hermit doesn't represent somebody who shows themselves as this, I think it represents you moving forward, more sure of yourself and more trusting of yourself. You, of which is coming up as the Three of Pentacles, which under this Ten of Pentacles now shows teamwork. It's like a family business, or you're in the midst of works with an organization or wealth that is having you, of course, not just do everything by yourself, but come into great teamwork. And you're being seen as the King of Swords. So you're at the top of your field. The King of Swords is representative of this objective calm that's around you. This impartiality that you may be perceived as. This is you right here. So this looks really good, bro. Yeah, this is just unemotional, but it's resting bitch face. It's not like he's depressed. It's just, you know, we don't really smile. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we just keep it G. Now the guidance here is Eight of Pentacles. This is a really good look. The guidance is to keep doing what you're doing. That's it. Keep up the great work. This represents that you are putting in quality work. Keep it up. That's it. And the reason why that's important is because we see all these Virgo themes. The Hermit is Virgo. Eight of Pentacles is Sun in Virgo, right? Ten of Pentacles is Mercury in Virgo. Three of Pentacles is like Jupiter in Cancer. No. It's Mars in Capricorn. Mars in Capricorn. But this is a really good guidance. It's a very practical, grounded guidance. Eight of Pentacles speaks of employment. So if you're looking for work, you're going to find work. But it's saying you're already doing work, as we can see with the Three of Pentacles. So the guidance is to just keep the consistency. Keep that value. People are watching the meaningful work you're doing. You just got to keep it up. And the outcome we have here, can't make this up. We got the Unicorn. This is not even a real card. Like, this is a bonus card exclusive to just this deck. So this is you really breaking through with the magnanimity of your own uniqueness. And I want to say a miracle situation here. I'm going to pull a bonus card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter that we're going to conjunct in Cancer. So you're getting ready to level up, my friend. This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. And if we look at this once again, you know what I mean? This is very awesome, right? We see the practical basis here. Like, there's actual projects you're working on. But the guidance is to not only keep working on it, this is going to lead into rainbows and quite literal fortune, which I love seeing the major influence. The Hermit is whether working self-employed or just having more of your space to do stuff, or someone else who kind of comes forward as this. The response for your continued quality work is this leveling up and expansion. Especially with this unicorn that kind of gives this dreams come true kind of feel. So I like this first reading. I think that's very amazing. The next cards I got were the 10 and 5 of swords, which I don't think are relevant to the reading because we just pulled the outcome cards, but it could represent breaking through any miscommunication in that sense. Regardless, there's a huge expansion of your operations. And I feel like, once again, with the unicorn, there's like a larger than life, maybe like a fantasy-esque nature to this, where you're looking at something like, is this even real? You know what I mean? Like, it's having you really express a level up, come into a level up, change of fortune. But with the unicorn, it's going to literally feel otherworldly. All right, which I think is pretty awesome. So next we're going to do the horseshoe spread. So with this horseshoe spread, the underlying theme we have here is moderation, good management, not quitting cold turkey, doing things, you know, here and there, mediating opposites, merging your subconscious and consciousness. So you just want to operate with great management, okay? Don't do too much of what you're doing. Don't do too little of what you're doing, right? Anything you're doing too much of, you want to lessen. Anything you're not doing enough of, you want to do a little bit more of. Now, we do have at present the world. So you are completing the cycle you're in. This is graduation. You are currently stepping through fulfillment, okay? And what you expect, of course, is celebration. 3 of Cups, to really celebrate these successes. Now, unexpectedly, we do have the Sun in Aries. You are going to be seeing your ships come in. Your long-term and short-term plans are going to start coagulating. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but they're going to start coming together. I just wanted to say coagulating. They're going to start coming together so that you can start to see the way forward. You're unexpectedly going to make new plans based on what's already completing. The near next future, judgment is coming up again. It's going to awaken the path forward for you. And then we have that with justice once again. So this decision being made, and what follows justice, here are bonus cards, the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. So this important decision that's being made is not only tied to this sense of completion, but it's a very important decision that we can see is going to really secure long-term wealth for you and more connection to your community. All right, this is what it's looking like. You definitely have the angelic support here. As we can see this theme of you focusing on your goals, none of this is just falling on your lap. So we do see this is based off of the actions you're currently taking and you just seeing them through, allowing all this to come through. Justice and judgment could be a contract. It could be, once again, a very important decision that has to be made that is going to align with what you're already doing anyway. So I think this could just be, the decision to work with somebody, move forward with something or someone. All right. Regardless, this looks very successful. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, looks very festive, looks very secure, right? So congratulations. And I think that could be this anxiety you're feeling. You're feeling something shift. And it's having you or being projected on, because I don't even think you may be feeling anxiety. We all feel anxiety, right? But just something to keep in mind. Now, we're going to do this final past, present, future spread. Underlying theme we have here is your wish come true, satisfaction. This is a really good card to get with Temperance, because you can have what you want, but then you can go through it very quickly. When you put this with moderation of the Temperance, it's the best combination you can get, because you're getting what you want. It's going to last. Okay. So what is your wish? If you had everything that you wanted right now, what would satisfaction look and feel like to you? You definitely want to move forward as if it's happening. I have the Law of Assumption, the Ultimate Manifestation playlist. I recommend you watch the first 2 videos. When you download this, you'll see the link there, and it'll get you into this state, because that's going to be your key. Your wishes are coming true. And if you actually sit in it, it will bring this, more. And literally, speaking of sitting in it, 4 of Cups is you reevaluating your emotions in the past. You were emotionally contemplating this Moon in Cancer energy because maybe what you did like, you don't like anymore, right? This situation shift, your interests shift. And this may have caused you to not really go out, to not be as interested in certain things, to turn down opportunities, as this was much necessary reevaluation of emotion, which has now allowed you to renew what it is you like. And with the Page of Wands, become excited about new goals, right? This is exciting news you're receiving at present that's going to really spark the rest moving forward especially with the Death card. That's going to bring major transformation. So we do see this theme of majors pushing through very powerfully. Of course, Death card is bringing in a new beginning. It's just going to transform your situation. But knowing that we have the Page of Wands, at current, you being excited perhaps of these developments may make this a very exciting shift. Okay. Regardless, you stay blessed as always. This was really awesome. Definitely looking forward to your feedback. I would love to know how accurate this reading is for you, what you feel about this reading, and yeah, stay tuned. And until next time.